What's going on, my immaculate family? I am back and better than ever. I know y'all noticed the do. I know y'all noticed the hair. So go ahead and drop your comments right now. All right. I know I'm looking fresh. I know I'm looking clean. So you can drop that act and hit me up with something original. All right. Today we're going to be talking about manifestation. All right, guys. I know I have not been dropping videos of the past few days, but I am here to break that streak. I am here to entertain. So with that being said, with my bangs in my face, let's get started. We are reading out of the Magical Journal today, Manifestation 101. All right, so guys, there are a few rules of manifestation, right? So the universe is a very give all, receiving all entity, right? We are all part of the universe because energy cannot be created nor destroyed. We have all existed forever since BC, since before anything. And the universe just happened to put us into some compact environment that can sustain human life. And our souls and our energy has gone into each human life. And, for me, that's why I think past lives exist. That's why I think future lives exist. And that's why I feel like we all have been tethered to somebody, or we have a twin flame. It's just, energy is so transferable, for lack of a better word, that there's no way that we've only existed as this one energy form on Earth. And on the whole spectrum of the universe, if I'm being specific, if I'm being picky. With that being said, you guys, it's great to see you all again. I hope y'all missed me because I missed you. I've been back on TikTok recently, so if you guys missed me, you guys can go check me out over there. It is a lot more political over there, I'm not gonna lie to you. So if you like the good vibes, you like the regular stuff, come on down over here. We have plenty of room for more subscribers. So with that being said, you guys, manifestation rules are always about your output. And what I mean by your output is, are you exerting good energy? Are you being nice? Are you being positive? Are you being a good helping hand, a good citizen? And with that being said, I like to live by, is what you said or thought, in parentheses, Neff. And you're like, Sydney, what is Neff? You sound like a weirdo. And I'm like, okay, well, Neff is what you said necessary, educational, factual, or positive. Neff. And you're like, I don't know, is it? Well, you gotta stop and think. This is how we can all be more mindful and self-aware. Are you taking the things that you're saying seriously, or are you just saying whatever the first thing on your mind is? That's where a lot of ignorance comes from, and that's where a lot of, unintelligence stems from our conversations, because we're not thinking before we speak. We're just spouting out the first thing that comes to our mind, and more likely than not, that's not the way. With that being said, guys, if what you're saying is not falling 1 out of 4 of those categories, there's no reason to say it. There's no reason to take part in it. It's just not a good vibe, okay? And we only want good vibes here, because the universe takes all those good vibes and it inputs it back into the universe to you. It doesn't go to anybody else. It doesn't go into the trees. It doesn't go into your neighbor. It goes to you. Whatever energy you exert comes right back. Just the universe decides when, where, and how much of it you will receive back, and like kind of how, not spontaneous, but how exaggerated, because I have a lack of a better word, how exaggerated that good karma is going to be, whether it's, exponentialized or compressed. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say you pick up some litter one day. Well, are you going to get $1 million the next day? That's a really big reward for doing such a small thing. Or are you maybe going to acquire a lost dog and you've always wanted a dog or something like that? See, manifestation works in crazy ways because you just keep being good and you keep using the Neff Rule, and then eventually you will start to receive these good things back. Now, with that being said, you have to be in this mindset of constant positivity, constant helpfulness, and constant just mindfulness if you want what happens in your manifestations to occur. So, with that being said, if you want to manifest things, you have to know what it is that you want. What do you want? Say it to yourself right now. Think it in your head. What do you want? What is the goal? What are you trying to achieve? For me, I'm trying to achieve a positive, healthy relationship, and I manifest that all the time. Good communication, good vibes, good love, authentic, true love, good energy, just mutual happiness. That's what I'm manifesting. So what you want to do is believe that it's already yours, it's already accomplished. I am in a great relationship. I am very happy. I am in good presence. My lover and I are in a very good place. My lover and I barely argue. We communicate really well. You have to say these things. You have to believe these things. You have to own these things like they're yours. You have to own them in the present moment. Are you ready to receive this? Have you been being kind? Have you been following the is it Neff rule? Have you been subconsciously bullying your friends by sliding in snarky comments under your compliments? Have you been really rude to your neighbors lately? It doesn't matter what it is. You have to reflect and think, well, have I? Why haven't my manifestations been coming true? Are you ready to receive them? Have you been following the rules of being good in the universe to receive good things back? Because if you're just being negative or doing negative things and expecting good things to come your way, you are sadly mistaken on how the universe works. With that being said, have you been kind, mindful, and helpful in everyday life? Simple question. Do you seek out trouble? Do you seek out arguments? Do you seek out disputes or anything like that that are not educational or of value to society? Are you just simply saying things to say them, or are you simply causing grief to cause grief? I used to play Minecraft all the time, and I hated the people that would be griefers and just constantly blow up my houses or burn down the forest. Like, why are you doing that? Why are you being such a negative entity, ruining the energy around us, ruining the environment around us? Although it was just a game, although it was just Minecraft, it's real things that you're doing. You're hurting people. You're being rude. With that being said, are you starting arguments, holding resentment? Do you have pent-up anger? I made a video on letting things go if you want to refer to that, but you can't let that stuff hold you, because if you're unhappy with yourself, you're going to project that onto other people. And to project just means to have energy or feelings towards something in yourself and then try to project that onto somebody else or put that onto somebody else, claiming that they feel that way or they have that energy, when in reality it's you. So if you're being negative to other people, constantly degrading their looks or personality or intelligence, maybe you're insecure about your own intelligence, looks, or whatever the case may be. Look into that. Constantly be mindful of that. With that being said, have you had any significant bad moods or bad days lately? Maybe it's quarantine that's suppressing your creativity. Maybe being locked up with your family's driving you nuts. Maybe it's a relationship thing. Maybe it's a friendship thing. I don't know. Are you in a bad place mentally? Maybe that's why you're not being able to manifest what you want. Do you have a positive mindset? Not optimism per se, but a realist mindset along with positive ideologies, while making sure your thoughts and speech follow Neff. If it's not, you need to reevaluate and maybe come up with your own little saying that helps you remember. I use Neff because I came up with it and it suits me well because it really makes me stop and think. But if you have something better that helps you maintain a positive outlook, use that. Don't let me hold you back. The universe always wants you to be true to yourself. So if you're not being true to yourself, you can't receive what you want. Whether that's about your sexuality, your intelligence, your race, your culture, whatever. You have to be true to every part of yourself. I like to tell my brother and myself, shout about your mistakes and mishaps as loudly as you shout about your accomplishments. Why wouldn't you? Just own it all. Own the good, own the bad, own it. With that being said, have you been taking care of yourself and putting yourself as a priority? Have you been showering regularly? If you're breaking out, have you been washing your face, eating well? Have you been getting your haircuts? If you're not going outside, then have you been cutting your own hair, maintaining a hairstyle? Positive affirmations every day, working or going to school or getting some sort of education, or learning new things. Have you been doing any of these things for self-help, or have you been just looking at the world in your own narrow-minded, close-minded views? Consider it. Do you practice open-mindedness and externally provide a no-judgment zone? And, with that being said, are you appreciating the LGBTQ along with, if you're being in it? You don't have to appreciate it because you're in it, but you feel me? Are you appreciating them? Are you listening to people who you disagree with to try to hear them out objectively and understand them? Are you listening to people who you'd normally not listen to? You know what I'm saying? Have you taken a moment to just step outside yourself and say, this is bigger than me, this isn't about me, I'm not going to judge this person? Because judgment comes from a negative root within yourself, and if you're not secure in yourself, you're going to be judging other people. Because I'm secure in every aspect of my life, and I'm not looking at somebody like, why are you doing that? Because that's not my business. See the video, Mind Your Business, if you want more on that. With that being said, guys, listen to what the universe is telling you. The universe will give you signs. One time I was driving home from work and the clouds were looking really, really pretty and magnificent. So I was like, man, I guess it's going to be a good day tomorrow or a good night. And then I was driving home and I saw a random deer. And I was like, okay, that's weird. Let me go home and look up deer symbolism. And then I saw a random cat. And there's a lot of cats in my neighborhood, but this cat was a cat I'd never seen before. And I keep an eye out for all the cats. So I looked up cat symbolism. They symbolize resilience, intelligence, strength, blah, 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 whatever. But I was looking for these universal signs because the universe speaks to you at all times of the day. If you're trying to do something and you're unable to complete the task, let's say I was trying to turn on this lamp. and this lamp stopped working every time I tried to turn it on. Well, I need to stop trying to turn on the lamp because apparently the universe doesn't want me to turn on the lamp. You see what I'm saying? Listen to what the universe wants you to listen to. With that being said, you guys, I'm not trying to make this video super long at over 10 minutes because I know y'all tuned out a long time ago, but I hope this helps you manifest your goals. I hope you can get whatever you so desire because you all deserve it. Y'all are all so immaculate and y'all are all so good for me. Continue to fight during the movements. Continue to be an activist. Continue to be a helping hand in society. And you never know, you might just manifest what you want. I love you guys so much. I'm so sorry for the lack of immaculate candles, so we're doing immaculate lights today, okay? Immaculate. I will see you guys next time, okay? Bye!